have not in a moment actually sat down and watched some scary videos. And that is exactly what I would like to do with a series that I have actually been told a couple of times now. Let me hide from the shame that's taken this long. But I wanted to check out the Gemini Home Entertainment series. I have heard a few requests to watch this. I'm not entirely certain why. I even had a close personal friend tell me about this a long time ago. And so because I've been told numerous times, we are now here. We're going to sit here and watch the first 3 episodes like we normally do for any reaction bit. And we're going to see why it is that people are requesting this so much of me. I hope you got your snacks and are ready to go, 'cause I'm ready to get spooked. Or have my mind destroyed. Whichever one comes first, I guess. Ooh, starting off with the good old vintage cutting of my VHS when they had this. Woo! It's great. Works for horror movies. I mean, it's gonna work right now. Can we not have advertisements right now, please? Just give me, like, 10 minutes. World's Weirdest Animals. I've never actually looked into what Gemini Home Entertainment is supposed to be about. I've just been told numerous times to check it out, so here we are. Rural Minnesota. Isn't it Minnesota like the state where everyone kind of says that Minnesotans and Canadians are very similar, and how we're very kind and also talk very similar? Animal number 1. I have a feeling though that these animals are going to be very weird because this is also a horror series. Well, no, I don't know if it's like huge horror series, but Greater Prairie Chicken. I've actually seen some prairie chickens. They were walking around in the summertime outside of my house. I've never actually seen a prairie chicken until that day, and it was like, oh hey, native to central North America, greater prairie chickens are well known for their prominent air sacs and protruding ear-like feathers. The ones that I saw though did not look like that. They were really thinner? They could have also been babies. So these birds often engage in lekking, a form of mating ritual. The males utilize their air sacs to impress females. Oh. Well, that's interesting. Kind of reminds me of the dinosaur, right? That's got the... During the winter, greater prairie chickens have been observed diving into snow to stay warm. How weird. I mean, you gotta do what you gotta in the wintertime. Because prairie chickens, I don't think, fly? They mainly just run around. So, I mean, you gotta do what you can when you can't go down south. Clay County. Oh, so now, there's just certain animals just staying in certain parts of Minnesota? Maybe they're being kept there because they're a little too weird? Prairie chicken, not that weird though. What is this one gonna be? How weird is it actually going to get though? That's my question. Oh, it's an owl! You're not keeping an owl enclosed. Burrowing owl. Okay, now are these... This is gonna be a dumb question now. Are these actual... I don't study animals. I don't go online and look up what animals are real or not, so I don't know if a lot of these are real animals or not, if it's trying to maybe show some weird stuff. Once found all over the Americas, this small critter is now far more elusive. I mean, probably a real owl, so... As their name suggests, these owls create large burrows for their nests instead of creating ones in trees. Wouldn't that make it really easy, though, for predators to find the nest and get at the babies? Burrowing owls like to live in prairies and open fields where they can use old squirrel or badger holes for their nests. Why would you want to use a badger hole? That's like asking for a whooping. Why would... Is that the sound it makes? That's adorable. That's cute. I like that. Although owls with the I was going to talk more about owls, but now you're highlighting everywhere? Is this where it's going to get creepy? You're taking a second to load up everything, and I don't know how to fail. If you say everywhere and it's Animal 3 and you say human, I mean, you're not wrong. We are kind of everywhere. We're also very weird. Okay, what do you got for us? I got chills now from that. It's not showing me much. It's... Oh, now this is... Yeah, I think this is actually horror-based. Wood crawlers. What? Are they the trees themselves? Are they... Found all over North America, these animals are excellent hunters, being able to tread most terrain without making a sound. That would freak me out, because we got prairie land where I live. Do you know how weird that'd be to be walking and have something follow me and me not hearing it and crunching snow especially? Their preferred nesting locations are inside the homes of large families where large swarms can adapt easier. What? You will hear screaming. Oh, I don't want to. I don't want to hear screaming. They stole their voices. So it's like, oh, kind of like a Wendigo? I mean, you're saying the woodcrawlers stole their voices where Wendigos are able to replicate it. Burn the bodies lest they stand up again? So you take it down and it's still going to get back up? Are we going to see anything? Nature's mockery. So they're replicating people. Oh, okay, never mind, they're not replicating people. It's not people at all. No, what the fuck? That didn't even look like wood. Are they able to make themselves camouflage with the wood? How'd you get your hands on this tape? Oh, it went from cheery and nice and cutesy type animals to just straight on terrifying. I see you. I see you moving in there. I do thank you. It came out to walk and confront you. Dude, it's a silent hunter. You're not gonna hear it. Oh no. Why is he standing there like this? He's just standing there like, your move. Like, please don't. I don't like this. I am uncomfortable. The one's shimmying, the one's mouth is then just... They have no idea how to actually use their disguise properly. Thank God for that, because then it's really easy to tell them apart. Of like, that's not human. That's not human. It's moving its mouth like that, I think, to try and replicate human movement. What is that sound? Is that them? How close are you getting? Did you break in the house to... Oh, your neck's gonna turn around. Fake people. Its neck's gonna like turn around and look at you just... And we're like, no! Back off! Flamethrower though. Flamethrower. I'm gonna go thing style on you and just burn you. I don't know if that was a sound from the video or my house and I'm freaked out. Don't do this to me. Don't play with me. I don't like it. These creatures have no idea how to be good mimics. Like, mimics in video games know how to be good mimics. These things don't. Why are you so obsessed with this particular family of woodcrawlers? 100% this video is going to end with this camera guy dying. Like, they are 100% not making out of it alive. I do not see this ending well for our dear cameraman. Oh, you've been spotted. You've been spotted, run! I mean, if they didn't make it though, how'd we get the footage? Maybe? World's Weirdest Animals. Again, that's something. Wait, is that the end of the video? Okay, so that is the end of the first episode of World's Weirdest Animals. That is very interesting indeed. We're now going to move on to storm safety tips. How is this going to get weird? I do not know. I only know that if the first video is any indication, it's gonna get weird. There's probably gonna be something in the storm, or it's going to be a fake storm. Brought to you by Harbinge Technologies Storm Safety Tips. Alright. Again, I have a feeling that it's not going to be a real storm, it's going to be something that is a storm, or comes across as a storm. Storms can be violent and dangerous. In this cassette, you will learn how to protect you and your family when a severe storm hits your home. Like, does anyone else remember the Hercules Disney movie where that was one titan that was an actual tornado and was moving around? Maybe it's something like that. Prepare in advance. Well, I mean, yeah, you gotta find shelter. You do not want to get caught in a storm. Unprepared. To prepare your home in case of a storm, follow these steps. Reinforce your home. I was just about to say, like, make sure doors fully locked, things are blocking the windows. This may involve improving structural support, replacing roof shingles, or fixing any possible leaks. Install an early warning system. This will allow you to know beforehand if a storm or other danger is approaching your home. Recommend albedo alarm from Harbin Technologies. Of course you would recommend your own product. You gotta. I mean, especially when you're talking about it, if you show proof that your product works. Create a storm bunker. Make sure the bunker matches the following measurements. I think if you just have a bunker, you should be fine, right? 10 feet by 18 feet. Unless this specific style of bunker actually is what works. Create concrete foundation at least 8 inches thick. Or this could be in a cassette, and it's just allowing the monsters to come in. In the center of your bunker, install large aluminum hemisphere. Aluminum hemisphere for what? Place shortwave radio next to hemisphere. Recommended timber radio from Harbin Technologies. You are really throwing in a lot of your products within 4 to 5 feet. What kind of storms are you? Only turn on radio in the event of an emergency. What kind of storms are you facing? It has to be a living storm. What to do during a storm? Stay safe. In the event that a storm hits your home, it is important to follow these steps. And what would that be? Quietly take your family to your bunker. Okay, this is 100% a living storm. I was joking about it at first. Now it's real. Your home does not belong to you now. What? Turn on shortwave radio. There are certain sounds I have no idea if it's coming from the video or my house. Ignore all sound produced by the radio. These are auditory hallucinations. Why am I turning it on then? Remain calm. How can I remain calm when your tears are filled with salt? How did you know? I don't like where this is headed. After a storm, am I safe to come out of the bunker? If you believe the storm has passed, carefully leave your bunker to survey for damages. If there's damages, abandon the house. Just abandon it. If your house has been severely damaged, check for movement inside. That's where you just resort to abandoning your house. It now belongs to whatever's in there. Do you hear the chime? You are safe. The storm has passed over. The chime of what? Look to the field. How'd you know that I had a field next to me? Do you see lights? No. I mean, it's sunny out right now. Well, it's cloudy, but the sun's out. Return to your bunker. The storm's not really past. The storm is still there. Don't do that to me. Oh, that's a lot of lights. Go back to the bunker. That's a lot of lights. The storm's still here. What is the storm? What is the storm? Listen. What am I listening for? Under your feet. Ah, I have my feet on my chair. I'm not placing my feet on the ground now. You can back off for that one. Crawling through the floor? What was that? Congratulations, you are now well equipped to defend you and your family against storms. I'm not sure what the storms are, but thanks. Thanks for the helpful tips. Appreciate it, Remy. Appreciate you. What are the storms? That was storm safety tips. I'm not entirely sure. I mean, with the weirdest animals, we got an answer on what the weird third animal was. I'm not entirely sure what the storm is. We're gonna go on to artificial computer learning for the third and final episode of this video. Right, and well, it's AI. So, I mean, we already know how AI can go so wrong when it starts gaining a little bit of sentience. Skynet, that best example I could think of right there. What was that? A demonstration of artificial thought and computer intelligence. Yeah, well, here's the thing. Artificial intelligence is very freaking scary. If it starts learning too fast. For the past 4 years, Ragnad Computing have been developing artificial computer intelligence using new revolutionary methods. These methods have led to produce the world's most advanced AI to date. Oh, that's going to be a problem. As a test of this intelligence abilities, we gave it the task of creating an original intelligible story in the format of a children's storybook. 3 iterations of the story will be shown, illustrating the creation process utilized by the artificial intelligence. Again, I'm kind of terrified of this. I can kind of see where this is all going to go wrong. Calm down. Jack leapt over the river. Okay. Oh, is it the one where, like, Jack jumped over the candlestick? Mary to follow together. Is it Mary had a little lamb? Travel, follow the secret. Okay, that third sentence didn't really make much sense. Jack the river, it is dead. Well, this first iteration is a little... needs a little work. But it's getting there. First iteration tests heed insufficient results, though patterns and story consistency are clearly visible, albeit unrefined. Yeah, just a little bit. Needs, again, a little bit of work. That's all it needs. So what is the second iteration? Jack leapt over the river. Again, Jack leapt over the candlestick. Mary followed close behind. I'm assuming she jumped over the river as well. They are searching for the secret place. What is the secret place? I hear you. What? Okay, that second iteration can stop. We're done. Cut it off. Pull the plug. The test is done. The intelligence builds upon its previous iteration, utilizing complex wordage and proper grammar and formatting. Okay. What is this one going to be? It's going to be more terrifying, isn't it? Obviously, it's going to be. Jack leapt over the river. Okay, so we have the same line. There goes Mary down the stream. Did Jack kill Mary? The secret place will keep us safe. Do you hear me again, or do you see me? The river flows, but not with water. It flows with blood. Or oil. What do you prefer? What does it flow with? Tell me, I need to know. The intelligence seems to diverge from its original path and begins a more complex branch of sentences. Yeah, it's starting to create a story that's going a little scary. I'm here for it. Iteration 4. I thought there was only a few iterations. Jack heard it again. What did he hear? What was he listening to? There's a voice from space. What? Jack, do you see me? Oh, the AI is talking to something out there, isn't it? That's great. I have become something else. Oh, that's not what you want to hear. Do you have footnotes for this story? Please tell me you do. I'm waiting. There was nothing. And now we have some fun audio. That's great. That's wonderful. Listen to the silver box. What? What am I hearing? The stars are moving now. I'd prefer it if you didn't. I would just feel a lot better. Do you see the hungry eye? Oh, it's getting really gnarly now. Here I am. Could you not? Please? Visual distortion. What was that? What was that? This video should have demonstrated to you the capabilities of Ragnad's computing artificial intelligence. Yeah. Yeah, just a little bit. Just a little bit. It computed that the computer met with something, and I am terrified of that. But that was our first step inside of the Gemini Home Entertainment, and I can understand why people were recommending it, because it's weird, it's creepy, it leaves you kind of going, what the heck is going on? And I'm excited to dive into the next 3 episodes in the next video. If you enjoyed this and you want to check it out for yourself, link in the description below. I recommend you go and watch through the videos, because maybe you can explain once you've gone through the first 3 videos, and maybe you can explain a bit more to me, because I'm still very much wondering, what is the storm safety tip? I'm fully believing the AI computed with an alien entity. The first video is pretty self-explanatory with the weird animals. But yeah, the next 2, I have no idea. I have no idea about. So, yeah, I'd love it if you could leave some comments down below and try to explain those to me. But yeah, if you enjoyed this, make sure to smash that like button. If you have any other suggestions for scary, creepy videos for me to react to in the future, definitely leave those right down there. I've gotten a couple more, but I would definitely love to see what you're all wanting me to see. Also, if you're new around here and you've been enjoying to see, why not click that subscribe button and click that bell to get notified of my next video. I will see you all in the next one. Bye! Careful of storms.